morning. Today is Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday, October 28th. Soon the month will be over. Next will be November. And when 2 months up, it will be another year. So, let's get the facts correct. Or should I say, let's correct what is, like I said, Mistress Mary John Bone tries to tell everyone about the story of Big E and the make-up story about Mike Fisher and the teacher. Yeah, you see, for a person that wants to talk about the subject, the teacher, that she does not even dare to mention her name, which is Yas Amodia, are you going to seriously believe in what she says? You see, she dare not even to mention the name Yas Amodia. So, do you think what she is saying out there is true? Is she, this Mistress Mary John Bone, is trying to make up stories and tell you, secret. No, there's no secret. And it's not a secret because when she cannot answer or cannot give you a correct answer, 100% correct, she will tell you secret. Why? Secret is a way of evading, not telling you the actual story or the actual happening. By the way, it's not a story, it's the actual happening, and she can't tell you. That's why she says secret. And in a few earlier live streaming, she has said that Big E provide her, Mistress Mary John Bone, the information. You see, this Mistress Mary John Bone is a complete liar. She never tells anything that is true. She never says anything that is accurate. And she makes up story so that you can believe in her. But you got to remember, she used the words, real talks. What is so real about these real words and real talks? When she dare not to tell you the truth, she just tell you to trust her. Well, if you want to trust her, you need to know whether it's true or false, or you can, or is she trying to tell you the truth at all? We all know she creates stories, she tells a lot of stories, and none of it is true. Why is she using Big E names now? To tell you frankly, Big E stopped sending her money. Yes, Big E, Big Ego, Big Wallet are the same person, and he stopped sending her money. Why? Because she cannot be trusted and she always tells lies. At the same time, she does not use the money sent by Big E to her to get her supplements, to get her vitamins, and to improve on her health. Yes, her health. Even the court judge told her, get off YouTube, take care of your health, and have a life. But no, she does not stay away from YouTube. She knows that we inform the public or we replay what she lies about all over her channel. And she is now making a third channel because this channel that is all about her lies that she keep on talking, that there's two replay channel out there that takes it up and posts it out for everyone to listen. And now she knows that no one visited her channels because they can get all the information from this replay channel. So she's so upset, she's so pissed off, and she's doing a third channel, a third new channel, and she says that she got many subscribers, many uploadings of YouTube's videos. But let me tell you one thing. The third channel that she says that have so many subscribers, why is she not streaming at all? Why is she not streaming at all? Simple. Because she does not qualify and she does not get the minimum 20 subscribers for her to go live streaming. That is how many subscribers that she got in her channel. But why are there so many and you cannot do any live stream? Your answer, I just gave it to you. Minimum 20, and if you cannot get it, you cannot do any live streaming. So, are you lying about your third channel that you have lots of members, subscribers? Or are you running away from your old channel and make a new one because you lied about everything, about everyone, and make up stories completely about all other people? You see, this Mistress Mary John Boone is very angry with Big Ego, Big Wallet, Big E, all because Big Ego, Big E, Big Wallet stop sending her any more money. So there's no more money to her. So she's upset. She gets very mad. So now this Mistress Mary John Boone is making stories up about Big E that introduced Mick Fisher to Yas Amodia. That is not true. That is a total lie. You know why? I got the answer. I'll tell you later. But let's clarify why is she so mad with Big E and making use of Big E to destroy 2 persons out there, that is Mick Fisher and Yas Amodia. Because why? She's not happy with Big E. She's not happy with Yas Amodia because she is a professional. Yes, not only just a teacher. She's a professional. I'm not going to tell you anything about it because you'll make story out of it. But I'm not going to tell you because this Mistress Mary John Boone is all about making stories out of lies that she says is a secret. What is so secretive about that you cannot even give a 100% accurate answer out there, and you cannot answer all the questions that I put out there that you're lying about? Right, Mistress Mary John Boone? Correct? Why do you want to use the name Boone? Because she is engaged, like she says, so-called engaged, to this Bigger John Boone that is from the Netherlands. But this Bigger John Boone has never set foot in the Philippines. So if he is not and has never visited the Philippines, how did he manage to get engaged to this Mistress Mary John Boone. You see, both have the same last name, Boone. Bigger John Boone, Mistress Mary John Boone. Correct? So, for the past 15 years, this Bigger John Boone has never left his country, has never set foot in the Philippines. How can he be her fiancé? Like I said, not engaged. You are only what? You're only a Mistress John Boone. Mistress Mary John Boone. So, is it not correct? Or is it, I'm making up the story? I don't need to make up stories, like I said. Bigger John Boone has never left Netherlands, has never set foot, excuse me, in the Philippines. How did you two get engaged? Like you call him your fiancé. Wow. You see, she can tell lies so beautifully. Now, what about these Big E stories about Mick Fisher and what this teacher, which she always referred to, and we know her name is Yas Amodia, but she never dare not to call, so scared to mention what name? Yas Amodia. So you can make stories up, you can tell everyone out there, but you're just lying, like you say, secret, and you laugh at it. You're totally stupid, brainless, good for nothing, Mistress Mary John Boone. Exactly. You're good for nothing, or you're good at nothing at all. Remember, you have 1,000 over certificates of all professions that you use to say you know, from being immigration director to being a bank manager and an autism teacher. And you say you know about the laws because you went to court, you took your best friend, bestie's friend, mommy to court, and you say, yes, does not know about the law. You never get it straight. You never tell everyone the truth at all. All you need to put out there is that, I don't care. I tell everyone I win. Because that is your imagination, Mistress Mary John Boone. Remember, if that is your imagination, that you win, but we all know you lost. You did not answer my question, the 4 questions I put it out there. And if you win, like you say you win, why did the court give you a restraining order? Get it? If you win, the court does not and will never give you a restraining order because you did not win. You lost the case and you want everyone out there to believe that you win. What about the 4 questions? You can never answer because that is exactly why you lost the case. But you turn around and you keep on lying and you keep on saying that you win. And you are so mad when this mommy posted out the case dismissed. that you go and tell her to tell me to shut up. No, I don't listen to no one. I only give informations. And whether you like it or not, I tell everyone exactly that is the truth, that you did not win at all. You did not win at all, but you make stories to cover yourself, to make yourself look good, and you say that you are a good person because you let, what? Mommy May off? No. When you take the case to court, you did not let her off in the first place, so that you lost, and then now you could turn around and say, you're a good person, you let her off. What a pathetic life that you got. Or do you have any life left in yourself? I guess we all know you lied about everything. You lied about everything. You should ask Big E, Mistress Mary John Boone. You should ask Big E, how long did she know or knew Mike Fisher, as you call him? How long did Big E know Mike Fisher? You see, you can't answer the question because you got no answers to that. Your answer is that you go about having a big drama at whose channel? At Maria's channel. And what is the drama all about? It's all about lies. It's all about story making up. And you know, you go after who? You go after Arcelia, which happens to be Big E wives. Not true? Wow. You're very good at lying, isn't it? But you never tell what happened. You never tell the big drama that happens 2 years ago at Maria's channel. Wow. That's how honest you are. And did you ask Big Wallet, as you call, how long did Big Wallet know or get to know Mike Fisher at all? 2 years? Right? You must be dreaming, isn't it? Correct? And you make stories that Big E introduced Mike Fisher to Yats, the teacher, as you call. Is it accurate? Is it true? You're lying, isn't it? Because you never knew anything at all. You do not know anything at all. You just turn it around and want to tell everyone the story that is not true, the happening that did not happen. We all know, because you are very upset with Big E at that time. You know why? Because Big E don't send to Mistress Mary John Boone any more money. And also at the same time, she got discarded off by Big E because she is not honest. She goes after Big E wives, telling stories, making up stories that is not true at all. Did you get it? Mistress Mary John Boone? Because at that same time too, you found out that what? This Big E got a partner, and you're very, very upset because you're not accepted as Big E mistress. Correct? Right? Mistress Mary John Bone. That is why you make stories up about Big E, about Big E wives, about Big E partners, because you never get to be Big E mistress. So you talk about adultery, you talk about mistress, you talk about partners that stays together, that is immoral. You talk about all other subjects, but you never talk about yourself, that you make up all the story that you desperately want to be Big E mistress. Because you lied. You lied so much. And who is the one at that very, very time that keep on supporting you, that makes a lot of drama? 2 years plus ago. Lots of drama. You know who? Let me tell the public exactly who is your greatest supporter. He is no other than the guy by the name Sean McAndrew. Sean McAndrew. And Sean McAndrew have a history that you can find in my community page. And who is this Sean McAndrew? Yes, he's no other than Mix, M-I-K-S, or Miko the Sicko, we call him. So, Mistress Mary John Bone, he is the one that is also pushing out all your favorite photos out there. Open leg business photos. Remember? Correct? And is it not true that he sends you the 5,000 pesos, Mistress Mary John Bone, and that you scam the 4,000 from your uncle because you're supposed to only receive 500 pesos from Mix. But you scam your uncle of the 4,000 because your uncle is supposed to receive 4,500 pesos. But you only gave him 500 pesos. Correct? 4,500 plus the 500 that you have, which is supposed to be yours, but you scam it out from your uncle, the other 4,000. So you have 4,500 pesos, your uncle only have 500. That's when your relationship ended with who? Your relationship ended with your bestie's best friend, Mommy. Because when Mommy asks you, where did you get so much money? You tell your bestie's Mommy, none of your business. Why do you need to know? That's when Mommy found out that you are not honest. And that is when your relationship break off with Mommy, and you badmouth her kids all over the internet for 1 solid years. And finally, you took her to court because your so-called private photos or videos went live over the YouTube world. And that is one thing that you say is private, and you file a case against Mommy, and you lost the case because you got an injunction telling you, or an order telling you, or refraining you from talking about Mommy and Mommy families. Is that not true? You can tell stories. I piece it all together and tell everyone what happened. You can find all the information all over the internet, and you can find all her stories all over the internet that will match exactly as what I tell everyone out in the internet world or the YouTube world. She lies and keep on lying. She's a pathological liar. Never stop lying. And she will make stories and tell stories that are not true and cannot prove, and there's no evidence. And she will tell you the only one word that she knows that is when she cannot give you an answer, she says it's secret, secret, secret. What is so secretive about when you can find all the answers out in the internet world? Stupid, brainless, good for nothing Mistress Mary John Boone. You can keep on lying. I can keep on explaining. And when I explain, I also tell them all, everyone, you can go to the replay channel out there, you will find answers. And she's so afraid of speaking in English or telling you and everyone out there in English that she used her local lingo, Filipinos language, so that no one knows and everyone do not know, only the Filipino knows her lies. And that's what she wants, because that is only her friends out there that are Filipinos. Others do not bother, do not care about him, or do not care about her no more. Not true, Mistress Mary John Boone? You can hide, but you cannot hide it from me. I can find answers. I can get all the answers I want. And I know where to go and look for it. And I know when it happened. So, which part of your story is true? Which part of it? None of it at all. It's all your imaginations here, Mistress Mary John Boone. Because you have already lost your brains. I own your brain. I tell you what to do, and you run away from your channel, the old channel. And you go make another one, a new one that is not in existence at all. And you says, there's so many subscribers, but you cannot do any live streaming. You came back to your old channel and you go after every one of them out there because you want to keep them quiet. You want to tell me quiet. Because why? Exactly as you keep on lying and exactly as you tell everyone secret, I'll tell everyone the real stories. I give them all the real answers that they want, but none of it fit your secret at all. Because you do not know how long Mick Fisher has been in the YouTube world. You never knew. You did not know. You did not know. And you want to lie about everything. And you think, who knows yes longer? Is it Big E or is it Mike Fisher? Between the two, you think who knows yes longer? Is it Big E or is it Mike Fisher? Because you never get the answer correct. You never know about it. And you just keep lying about all the stories out there. So, how How long also did Big E knows or knew or get to know Mike Fisher? How long did Big E know Mike Fisher? You see, there's two questions for you. Because you never give all the information that is correct out there. And you say, Big E told you. Well, why don't you sort out the two questions I put it out for you? You can't, because you'll be telling secret. What is so secretive about when I also knows the answer? You're damn stupid and damn brainless, Mistress Mary John Boone. You know nothing at all. You only make stories because you're upset, you're angry, you're pissed off with Big E. Because Big E stopped sending you money. You're also very pissed off with him because you heard stories and you tell stories about me getting paid to attack you. That you say, Big E, command me to attack you. Correct? Is that what you have inside your head here? Or did I put it inside your brains for you to tell everyone? Exactly as you want to tell everyone. I put the answer inside your brain, Mistress Mary John Boone. So you go telling everyone what you know. You see, I told you, I can live inside your head. I can live inside your brains. And I can tell you and order you to do what I want you to do. That is the best part of my life. To get you really upset, to get you really pissed off. And you know, I'm just having fun. And you get very angry. And you get very upset. Because why? You can't control me. You cannot control me. But I make you talk and I make you walk the walk that I want you to walk. So, tell me, where are all your secret answers? You don't have. What are all the secrets you're talking about? There's none. It's only inside your head, making up stories, playing with you, that you cannot tell anyone actually what happened. You can't. You never get it correct. You can't get it correct. So after Big E stops sending you money, you go after Big E wives. You say Big E wives teach their, or should I say, Big E wives teach her children to be mistress. Why do you go to that extent to do it that way? Why did you have to say when the children has got nothing to do with you? Because you are very, very upset with Big E because you don't receive no more money. And you cannot be mistress of Big E because Big E got someone very much more beautiful than you. That you call all the Filipinos ugly because you think you are beautiful. But look at yourself at the mirror. Even the product to beautify yourself, make yourself beautiful, you're not selling. And you want to do the promotion for the company. What a sad thing to do. What a sad thing to do when you spend money over the product and you want to explain to the public, which you cannot do at all, because you're not the face of that product. You're the ugliest face. And who will buy any products that's from an ugly face like you? I guess nobody, no one is going to buy from you. You know why? You look at the product, you look at the person face or the ambassador of that product that is pictured on the box, and you compare her to you. You put it next to your face and you look at it through the mirror and ask yourself, do I look like her? You mean the face of the product is not being paid by the company? Wow. Like you want to promote the product, but when you put your face out there, everyone runs away. No one buys from you. Because why? Your biggest mistake is that you call all the Filipinos ugly. And when you call all the Filipinos ugly, and there's so many of them, and all of them will be saying, wow, you think you're damn beautiful, you call me ugly? And that's exactly, you get 1,000 times return from your karma from everyone you call ugly. That's how you look, 1,000 times uglier than all the Filipinos out there. Right, Mistress Mary John Boone? Because you don't appreciate. You only want to insult. You only want to piss people off. And you want to get people angry and upset. And you think you're damn beautiful at doing that. That's why you get 1,000 times uglier than the rest of the Filipinos. And you never knew that you're so ugly? Why do you want to call Filipinos ugly? What are the reasons? Because you want to be beautiful and you hate all those people that are more beautiful than you? That's the problem with you. That's exactly the problem with you. Like you believe in all the trolls that tell you all the false information, all the lies, all the make-up stories, that you accept it as facts and you never see their face and you believe in them. That's where you get all your problems from. Believing in all the trolls that tell you all the lies. Which one of them you have seen? Which one of them have you seen before that you think you can take the answers from them, not knowing that you are damn stupid, damn brainless, good for nothing, and you accept those answers from them, and you think it's true, and you think it's a facts? So tell me, how long did Big E know or knew Mike Fisher? Tell me. You can't tell me because you do not know the answers. Correct? Is that not true? So you've been lying. And who knew who first? You mean Big E knows Mike Fisher beforehand? Or is it the other way around? What is the answer that you say is so secretive about? Because you can't answer. You never have a good answer at all. Because you know next to nothing. And you make stories. And you tell lies. And this is exactly what you've been doing. You tell lies. That's what you're good for. That's what you're good at. Nothing else. Nothing else. But you can't provide an answer, isn't it? And you can't give an accurate answer, isn't it? So, tell us, like you said, Big E tell you about Mick Fisher stories. You can't, isn't it? And who did yes know? Who did yes know first? Is it Big E or is it Mike Fisher? You don't have the answer, so isn't it? Correct? That's why you are so stupid, you are brainless, good for nothing, and you are just a Mistress Mary John Bone out there that knows nothing at all, and you make stories to make people angry, to make people upset. Why are you not talking about Big E anymore? Why are you quiet, keeping quiet? Why did you not call the wife, what? A mother that teach the children to be mistress? Because why? You dare not, you cannot. And why about you calling Big E stupid? Because you think you are smarter than him? If you are so smart, how come you are not making any money? You are not working at all? And you are just waiting with your hands open to get money from PWD? Is that not true? What's your occupation that you have 1,000 certificate that you know everything about? That you lied about being a bank manager? You lied about being an immigration officer? You lied being or your brother is a police officer? You lied that your mother is a teacher that get low pay? Low pay. Yeah, your mother explained 4 years. She took the course to be a teacher, but she did not pass the examination, isn't it? She did not obtain a teaching license at all, isn't it? Is that not true? That's how you throw your mother under the bus? The answer is out there. Did your mother not get angry with you when you tell everyone? Why you dare not to say? Why you dare not to talk about it anymore? Why you dare not talk about it anymore? Why you dare not to use the word low class, all of us, like you are high class? Why? Because you know I give all the answers to everyone out there. That you're angry, you're upset. Correct? Very true, isn't it? So, tell me, tell me, how did Big E introduce Mike Fisher to Yas? Tell me. Because I explained already. But you say it's a secret. You say it's a secret. You know, at one time, when the world is on lockdown, everyone have a little less to eat, not a little more to eat. Yes, everyone have a little less to eat because it's on lockdown through the whole earth. There are things going on in the charity world. In the charity world. And in charity world, you need to buy foodstuff, you need to buy drinks, you need to nutritionize. Yes, you need supplements of nutrition for the kids. And that is during the COVID time that there are lots of people out there giving a helping hand. Giving a helping hand. And they comes in all forms. Whether you do it physically, whether you do it in a different way, in money forms. And you get the children the required nutrients or the required vitamins and food that the children require. Because, like I said, during that period of time, everyone have a little less to eat, not more. What about those children? What about those charity that helps out the children? What about those charities that give out food to the children? That is about 4 to 5 years ago. And it comes in separate type of packages. Like I said, either you help out or you hand out some money. And this is the time when someone out there that does a very good helping out in the society to get the children the food that they require. And we all know that a particular person that has been doing charitable works for more than 5 to 6 years. Yes, for 5 to 6 years has been doing charitable works all out there, getting the children what they require, getting them the food, the nutrients that they require, so that they have a better life, they can be healthier. That is during that time. That's how they get to know people from different part of the world, different segment of the society, different culture. They only generally give a helping hand. Some of the name not mentioned, or should I say most of the names are not mentioned, because there's a lot of people that do not want to be known out in the public. So that is when it happens. That is when some people know some other people. Very straightforward. But all I can say is that there are crazy people out there that knows next to nothing, and they talk very loudly, but they know nothing at all. Just like this Mistress Mary John Bone. What does she know? I can tell you what you can do that you can, or if you want to know her. She's well known. She's a very well known e-bagger out there. She's a very well known e-bagger out there. That's why a lot of people do not know actually what she's doing out there. Because all they know that she only have these photos that's circulating around that is all about open leg business. Other than that, there's also one video out there that explain about the tight equipment that I've been posting and reposting out there. And the person that is narrating or talking about it also mentioned the name Sweet Skate. And we all know who is Sweet Skate. And that is very true. I've also talked about the garage. That is also very true. And also about the 10,000 pesos, which is completely true. Am I getting it wrong, Mistress Mary John Boone? Can you answer the question that I put it out there? You can't, isn't it? Definitely you can't, because you don't know anything about it. You just make stories to make people angry when you are angry with them. Especially because Big E gives you a lot of money. Big E gives you a lot of money for the past 5-8 years. And when Big E finally gave up on you, threw you out, and got a beautiful partner, there at the same time you did not manage to be accepted by Big Wallet as the mistress. Everything you get angry about is all about Big E. Yeah, I like to tell the stories, but you better get it correct, because when you don't get it correct, I'll correct it for you. So everyone knows. Why are you not talking about the harem anymore? King, harem, big ego. What about the harem princess, that you are one of them? That's why it can be explained over the other videos that I keep on reposting out there is in yellow color. Very interesting, isn't it? How did we know about it? Like you want to hide everything. I think you hear the voice, you understand whose voice is that. I think you hear the voice, you know whose voice was that. Not my voice, definitely. Not my voice, definitely. That's not my voice. But the harem princess will know whose voice was that. Correct, Mistress Mary John Boone? Not true? Wow. Because you like to talk about other people. You like to say everything about other people. Finally, you get the one that you hate so much to talk about you. Yes, you bash the one that you hate so much, and the one talks about you. Correct? I never tell. I never tell anyone who that voice belongs to. I did not say any names who that voice belongs to. But everyone listening to it will know who is that person too. Right? Mistress Mary John Boone? Is it not true? Is it not accurate, the answers? Is it not accurate, the answers? I just love it. I just love it. So now that you know, it's not too late. Hello, mommy. Hi. Good morning to you and everyone. Ben, background. When you smell and lies, best to use soap to clean body, not wash mouth out. Oh, monster. I have a short clip that I keep on posting that is in my community page. That is yellow in color, like an emoji of a laughing person that is expanded until you can see slightly a little bit of the eye, that's all. If you were to listen to voice describing about the piece of equipment, I guess you can understand who is the voice of that person. I'm not going to name names, but I guess Mistress Mary John Boone knows who that voice belongs to. Correct, Mistress Mary John Boone? You want the answer? You know the answer. I don't have to give it to you. Brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant, isn't it? There are lots of answers I gave today out there. It's all in a jigsaw puzzle. Yes. Like I said, I give answers I don't give directly, but the answers will connect directly. And I can tell you one thing. You need to follow my channel before or most of the time to get the answers. You can't get the answers by just listening to one live streaming and you think you can get the answer. Because it's all jigsaw puzzle where I find it all out there. And exactly as all the jigsaw puzzles are out there, I make it also a jigsaw puzzles for you all to find it out. I usually don't name names, and I only give some reference that you can find out there, and you will know what I'm talking about. But this brainless, useless, good for nothing Mistress Mary John Boone, she will never find answers, and she will never get answers, and she will tell you whatever that she's lying and she cannot prove it, she will tell you in one word, secret. There's no secrets. She did not hide anything. She just lied about everything. You can keep on going and keep on doing that, Mistress Mary John Boone. Only you are the one that is useless, you are the one that is brainless and good for nothing, will think whatever that you put out there, anyone is going to believe you. So where are all your answers to all my questions out there, Mistress Mary John Boone? You have never, or should I say, none of the questions out there you have answered at all. I give the questions, I also give out some of the answers for everyone. But you tell everyone not to believe me. You tell everyone I'm an alien. You tell everyone I'm dangerous. You tell everyone I'm a criminal. You call me all sorts of names. And you say I'm cyber bullying you. Cyber crime. What about you doing it to others? It's not exactly as you describe cybercrime. That means I'm the one that's bullying you. But what about you calling people names? You're not bullying? I tell everyone out there, if you want answers, you want information, I'll provide to you. But sometimes I don't give you the name because I just don't want you to have the answer. But you can find it out there in my live streaming if you were to follow me. And the very best place to find will be in my community page because it will explain. That's why they are very upset with me for telling or calling them out, being a liar. Not true. So, Mistress Mary John Boone, what you say about Big E, about Mike Fisher, about Yas Omodia, as you call the teacher, there's nothing or no truth at all. It's not true. It's not accurate at any percentage. Zero, or should I say -0. It's not true at all. Not accurate at all. It's just her secret lies that she cannot prove with evidence. But the answer I've already gave out there is hidden, or is it hidden between all this live streaming? It's up to you to find it out. Like I say, how long did Big E knows or knew Mike Fisher? That's one. How long did Yas Amodia know Big E? That's two. How long did Yas Amodia knows Mike Fisher? That's 3 questions. I got all the answers and it's out there. So, brainless, useless, good for nothing, Mistress Mary John Boone. It's not a secret. You are the stupid one that is so stupid and you think you can make people believe in all your stupid talks. Get it right into your head. I can make you talk. I can put words into your head. And I also can feed you with informations that you want. That is 100% inaccurate. Do you understand? Can you understand? Like I said, I can provide you the answers 100% inaccurate. So, keep on telling all your secret lies that is not a secret, but cannot be proven, and there's no evidence at all. So, like the court says or the judge says to you, go and have a good life, take care of your health, stay off YouTube, don't have to create another new channel, because I'm all out there looking for you, hunting for your channel. Whatever you want to do is up to you. Whatever you want to say is up to you. But I can tell you one thing. You're full of shit, you're useless, you're brainless, you're good for nothing, and all your shits out there are all not true. Mistress Mary John Boone, like you says to me at one time, go to hell. I tell you the same. Get yourself to hell. Get yourself to hell. Don't go to hell. Get yourself into hell. That's all for today. Have fun. Don't get angry. Don't get mad. Because some people will be very, very upset and very, very traumatized. And I can tell you one thing. She'll come around and tell me off again. Because why? When you're being exposed, that's what they want to reply. So, Mistress Mary John Boone, go to Netherlands. Have a good life there. Why don't you go? Why don't you go? You say your fiancé is there, what, right? 15 years never comes to the Philippines. What about you flying to the Netherlands? Right? What about you flying to the Netherlands? You say he's not married, what? But he got a wife, what, right? So, he's your fiancé that is not engaged. You can be the mistress, right? Mistress Mary John Boone. Have a good day. Have a good life. Take care of your health. Enjoy. Enjoy. God bless you all. Yeah, God bless every one of us because we are good people. We are extremely good people. Except some of us are not human. Bye-bye. Take care. Best wishes. Good luck.